Hello everyone, today we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us, water. It's something we often take for granted, but it's absolutely essential for life, our communities, and the environment. Water covers more than 70% of our planet's surface, creating the illusion of abundance. But here's the catch. Only about 3% of all that water is fresh, and even less is actually accessible for people, plants, and animals to use. California, known for its massive economy, vibrant cities, and rich agricultural lands, is now facing a serious water crisis. The state produces much of the nation's fruits, vegetables, and nuts, but all that farming requires a huge amount of water. Just look at Lake Oroville, one of California's largest reservoirs. Its water levels have dropped to historic lows, leaving behind stark bathtub rings that show just how much water has vanished. In 2021, the situation became so dire that the Hyatt hydroelectric power plant, which depends on water from Lake Oroville, had to shut down for the first time ever. This was a wake-up call about how water shortages can disrupt energy supplies too. Droughts have turned California's forests into tinderboxes, making them extremely vulnerable to wildfires. These fires are more frequent and intense, destroying homes, wildlife habitats, and entire communities. For everyday Californians, this crisis means mandatory water cuts, brown lawns, and new rules about when and how they can use water. Businesses, too, are feeling the pinch, as water restrictions impact everything from restaurants to car washes. The state relies on a complex network of aqueducts and reservoirs to move water from where it's available to where it's needed. But with climate change causing more extreme droughts and unpredictable weather, this system is under tremendous strain. The Sierra Nevada snowpack, which acts as a natural water bank, is shrinking year after year. As it melts earlier and faster, less water is available during the hot, dry summer months, putting even more pressure on California's water supply. To tackle these challenges, California is exploring innovative solutions like desalination, turning seawater into fresh water. While promising, these technologies are expensive and come with their own environmental concerns. This crisis is a powerful reminder that even in wealthy, developed places, access to clean, reliable water is never guaranteed. It's a challenge that demands attention, action, and creativity from all of us. By working together, supporting new ideas, and making smart choices, we can help secure a sustainable water future for California and for the world. Facing persistent droughts and a growing population, California turns to the vast Pacific Ocean for answers through desalination. This process, which transforms salty seawater into drinkable water, is seen by many as a technological lifeline for the state's water crisis. The Claude Bud Lewis Carlsbad plant, the largest of its kind in the Western Hemisphere, produces an impressive 50 million gallons of fresh water every single day, enough to supply about 400,000 people. However, this achievement comes at a steep cost. Desalination is extremely energy-intensive, with the Carlsbad plant alone consuming up to 38 megawatts of electricity daily, enough to power thousands of homes. This massive energy use not only makes the water produced much more expensive for consumers, but also increases the plant's carbon footprint, contributing to climate change and air pollution. Building the Carlsbad plant required an investment of over $1 billion, and ongoing maintenance and operation costs remain high, making it one of the most expensive water sources in the region. As a result, the water it produces is up to 12 times more expensive than water from traditional sources like rivers and reservoirs, putting financial pressure on local communities. Environmental impact is another major concern. The process creates highly concentrated brine, which is discharged back into the ocean, threatening marine ecosystems and creating dead zones where few organisms can survive. Intake pipes can also harm marine life, sucking in fish eggs and larvae, which has led to public backlash and protests from environmental groups worried about ocean health. While desalination offers a reliable, drought-proof water supply, it comes with a high financial and environmental price tag that cannot be ignored. Expanding desalination across California is a complex challenge, as the costs, energy demands, and environmental risks make it difficult to scale up responsibly. As California seeks solutions for its water future, we must find a careful balance between meeting human needs and protecting the environment for generations to come. OceanWell's new technology uses ocean pressure for desalination. Submarine-like ocean pods on the seafloor reduce energy needs, Natural pressure aids reverse osmosis, cutting electricity use. Each pod produces 1 million gallons of fresh water daily. Brine is released slowly, avoiding harmful dead zones. Life-safe intake systems protect marine life. Successful tests pave the way for deep-sea trials and future deployment. Anka Technologies' wave-powered buoys offer another solution. These self-sufficient buoys use wave motion and solar panels for power. Each buoy produces 14,000 gallons of fresh water daily. Scalable and sustainable, they have a small carbon footprint. Made from recycled plastic, they also tackle ocean pollution. A fleet of buoys could match large plant outputs. This decentralized approach offers flexible green solutions. California's desalination experiments have global implications. Countries like Israel and Oman explore these technologies for their needs. Ocean Wells pods and Anka's buoys could be game changers worldwide. Israel tests deep-sea desalination to protect coral reefs. Oman uses smaller pods for remote villages, offering water security. These technologies adapt to diverse ecological needs. The journey is just beginning, with potential for global water solutions. We're at a critical moment in our relationship with water. Across the globe, communities are feeling the pressure as rivers dry up, reservoirs shrink, and once fertile lands turn to dust. Water scarcity is no longer a distant threat. It's a reality for millions, impacting food security, health, and livelihoods. Climate change and population growth demand innovative solutions. As cities swell and temperatures rise, the need for fresh water grows more urgent every day. Melting glaciers and erratic rainfall patterns only add to the challenge, making traditional sources less reliable. Traditional desalination is costly and environmentally taxing. These plants consume vast amounts of energy and often harm marine ecosystems, making them unsustainable for widespread use in the long run. Ocean Wells pods and Anka's buoys signal a blue revolution. These cutting-edge technologies harness the power of the ocean in ways that are both efficient and environmentally conscious, offering hope for a new era in water management. These nature-inspired designs reduce energy use and protect marine life. By mimicking natural processes, they minimize disruption to delicate ocean habitats, while delivering clean water to communities in need. Innovative desalination will play a vital role in water security. As these technologies advance, they promise to make clean water more accessible, affordable, and sustainable for people everywhere. Success in California could transform oceans into abundant water sources. If these projects thrive, they could serve as blueprints for coastal regions worldwide, turning the tide on water scarcity. Coastal cities could be powered and hydrated by the sea. Imagine a future where ocean water sustains growing populations, fuels economies, and supports vibrant communities along the shore. Challenges remain, but progress is inspiring. Scientists and engineers are working tirelessly, pushing the boundaries of what's possible to ensure a secure water future. The quest for sustainable water is a defining challenge of our time. It calls for creativity, collaboration, and a willingness to embrace new ideas and technologies. Supporting these innovations can build a resilient, hydrated world, one where every person has access to the water they need to thrive, now and for generations to come.